Good afternoon, amigos, from La Ciudad de Mexico. We're next to the Parque Alameda and the Tolerance Museum, and we are on our way to where?
Eat.
We are walking to Zona Rosa to find something to eat. We've only been to this area once, and it was dark outside, so we're gonna venture back over there. I think this area is pretty neat. We'll give you some facts, some things we've learned about it in our recent studies. But if you're new around here, we are two gringos living in Mexico City, often showing up to places that are closed.
Often seen eating a lot of food.
So if you like Mexico, if you like traveling, or if you like watching two gringos that make mistakes in Mexico, consider subscribing.
I sat down by the ocean. It's that tears that I feel up with emotions. Could I taste them for real? Longing for you, oh, but
We're about halfway there, I would say. Is that right? We got the statue of Christopher Columbus at our backs. We're walking along the Avenida Reforma. This is one of the most beautiful streets. Well, I can't say. I was gonna say it's one of the most beautiful streets in the city, but we've yet to walk a lot of the streets, but it is a very beautiful street in the city. Tons of statues, trees, beautiful buildings, restaurants, etc. One curious thing to me is that, like, to take a metro or Uber to the Zona Rosa would probably take just about as much time as it will to walk. Metro might be faster, but Uber probably would take 20-30 minutes.
A bit more than that.
Potentially more than that, especially this time of day. It is super busy, so walking is obviously healthier. We're burning out some churros and tortas, and we also get to see some sights.
And talk to each other.
can I do when your train is gone? I don't wanna go back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back to where we came from. If my hands are empty, hey, do you read me? Go back.
We made it to Zona Rosa, and like Greg told you guys earlier, we've only seen this area one time at night. However, I do have a couple of fun facts to share with you guys. The first is that a lot of the streets down here are named after European capitals, which is quite interesting. And this area was created near the center of the city for upscale visitors, so people from Europe and other parts of the world to come and visit. So it had a very upscale, classy tone.
Upscale European vibe, and it was all, sorry to cut you off, it was also like where wealthy people in the city came to kind of escape downtown is
Right.
what I read.
Then in the 1950s and 1960s, it had a major decline in those wealthy visitors, but now it has hit a rebound, and it seems very, very nice. Hopefully we can give you guys some great shots. I do know from walking around the other night that this area was hit decently hard by the earthquake just a couple months ago. So I think a lot of the streets are blocked off. We've seen lots of cracks in buildings. Very sad. However, I see tons of people on the street, so I think that this area is going to continue to be lively. It is also known to be a very gay-friendly area of Mexico City, so that is interesting as well. Enough history lessons for us and probably you. If you're not asleep, we'd love to show you our dinner.
I'm not entirely sure how much of this street construction is from the earthquake or if it's just routine maintenance. I think some of it is for sure from the earthquake, though. I remember Luis telling us this area was hit pretty bad. But we stumbled into some type of electronics store. That was Hillary playing with the Samsung VR machine.
You filmed me?
Yeah, she didn't know I filmed that. That would be cool if we could get our videos in a virtual reality thing. Now that is a future of travel blogging. This area does seem pretty busy compared to some of the other neighborhoods we've gone to. Of course, it's Friday. While we're filming this, it's Friday evening, so this is probably about as busy as it's gonna get. Well, I guess it'll get busier tonight, but with all the bars, restaurants, I think this is a pretty happening place, pretty popular place for people our age to drink liters upon liters of cerveza.
Y vino.
Now, let's go eat.
We have made it to Trattoria Toscana. Say that 3 times fast. It looks really cute in here.
There's a double T, so you roll the T. Let's try that again.
Trattoria. Is that right? How'd I do?
I know we're just barely scratching the surface of Zona Rosa here. It's about to get dark outside, so I'm not sure how much more we can film outside. But let us know what we need to see in this area. I haven't really heard too much about the restaurants, what we need to do, but there's a lot going on. I think we need to take a salsa class. I saw some dance club.
Salsa.
I saw some dance classes. One curious thing here is that with some of your meat options at this Italian restaurant, you can choose French fries, salad, or steamed vegetables, or what I thought was interesting was you could get the Mexican trio of guacamole, beans, and rice. So it just seems, I'm sure that's perfectly normal. It probably doesn't make sense for French fries to come with it either. I just never been to an Italian restaurant that offered beans, guacamole, and rice, but it makes sense. It makes 100% sense here. Now, after making fun of an Italian restaurant in Mexico, I'm gonna ask for your help. In Vallarta, we always ask for a bottle of water, not a. I always mess this up. In Vallarta, we always ask for a glass of water, not a bottle of water, because when you ask for a glass of water, they just poured water out of a filtered bottle, a big Cielo bottle. But here. Cielo. But here, I'm not sure if at restaurants, if we should order a vaso de agua or vaso con agua, or if we don't drink that and like it's not good water. I don't know. Comment below, let us know. I got that on camera. Nice.
I was trying to sneak a bite.
Yeah. What do you have?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Fettuccine Alfredo looks pretty good. It looks like a lot. And I've got New York cut steak. I don't get steak very often, but I felt this was a pretty reasonable price. It was $1.55.
Same as my pasta.
So same as a pasta. So I thought that was pretty cheap. I mean, that's not cheap food. Don't get me wrong, but for a steak, I feel like in Vallarta this would be a solid 200 pesos.
Since I ate all my pasta, we get to go to the bookstore for a glass of wine. Greg has something important to tell you, but he has steak brain and the meat sweats and he cannot remember. So we'll check back in when we get to the bookstore. I'll give you some shots along the way.
I know you want the best for me. Your intentions are good. I walk back to my history, into my.
As someone who doesn't like books, why do you like this place so
Lead
much?
me straight to the wine.
No,
I'm kidding. This place, it has like a very humble abode aura.
Are you speaking French?
Greg said it kind of reminds him of a Barnes and Noble, and it does. It feels like comfortable to be in here. I don't know, there's like soft lighting and it's decorated for Christmas and there's music and plants and lots of books in Spanish.
Okay, let's get to the wine.
Yeah.
back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back, back to where we came from. If my hands are empty, hey, do you read me? Go back. I don't wanna go.
We have our drinks. This wasn't the important thing that Hillary said I had to say. I can't remember what that was. Obviously it wasn't too important, but I do think there are a lot of bookstores in the city. There's really a lot of everything in the city, but I would go on a limb and say citizens of Mexico City are pretty well read, judging by the bookstores and the books that I see in the bookstores. I could be wrong.
Just like me, well educated.
We like to stay well educated. Judy Ann.
Oh no. We're in public.
Judy Ann, this bar has got way too many books in it.
Okay, final thoughts for Zona Rosa. We definitely need to come back to this neighborhood again to explore more, find different restaurants, comment below, let us know where we should go. That goes the same for every neighborhood in Mexico City. One visit is just not enough. But if you are coming here on vacation, Zona Rosa is a good area to check out. Really fun, really easy to get to right off the Reforma. Why not?
It seems hip, happening, and trendy, which is totally us, if you know us.
Not us at all.
It is past our bedtime at a whopping 7:17 p.m.
Yes, that is all we have for you. That is all we have for you today. Now, I've mentioned our Patreon a few other times. Just wanted to give a quick explanation or explanation. Yeah, I suppose that's the right word after 2 beers. That's the best word I can come up with. Is that basically the reason we have that is so that we do not have to rely on YouTube AdSense money. Every now and then our videos get demonetized for whatever reason. I know it's pretty controversial content that we put up, but sometimes it gets demonetized. So our Patreon is just a way that you guys can help support us so that we can continue making these videos. Now, whether you do support us or not, I'm going to keep working hard to make these videos. So it's not like we won't if you don't. But it's just a way to ensure that in the future we can visit more places, try new food, explore new places in Mexico, etc., etc. Now this isn't to say we are struggling by any means. Luckily, Hillary has a very good job, and that's how we were able to move here in the first place. But looking forward to the future, we do hope that we can make better content more. I don't know if more often. I don't know if I can make content more often for you guys, but hopefully we can find better ways to make content, connect with you guys, to meet up with you guys, to do things that you suggest, explore more, and potentially equipment. I know there's a huge little glare on this camera. I know, guys. I know, it's bugging the heck out of me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell to make you notified.
Every time.
We upload a new video.